Hello, my name is Alyssa Wolf, and I am a wine importer based in Washington, D.C. I just want to thank Carly for inviting me to do this mini wine class. A number of my wines are on the shelves at Dawson's, and I hope to be back in the shop pouring in real life tastings on Fridays soon. In the meantime, if this mini class has you curious, just contact Carly and you can sign up for more through the Wine Club. Cheers! Hi guys, I'm Alyssa Wolf, owner of Red Wolf Imports, and I'm here today to talk about South African wine. I fell in love with South African wine on a vacation a few years back. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, and it makes some of the best wines in the world. But many people don't even know that South Africa is a wine producing country, but believe it or not, they've been making wine since the 1600s. Now, you might be thinking, isn't it too hot in South Africa to grow wine? And you would actually be right, except for a couple of different influences. Probably the biggest one is the ocean. That ocean influence really cools down the regions near it and make the day and nighttime temperatures much lower. In addition to just the ocean being there, South Africa has very, very strong winds, especially in the summer, that come off the ocean and actually move all that cold air inward. And then third, you have your mountain influences. So when you plant vines at a higher level, the temperature is lower both at night and during the day. And then also by being up in the mountains, that increases your exposure to those ocean breezes, and even creates some shade on the valley floor to cool things down a little bit. So you can indeed grow wine in South Africa, and you can grow pretty amazing wine in South Africa. Unlike in Europe too, they're not restricted as far as what they have to grow these grapes in this region and they have to grow these grapes in this region. So South African winemakers are still learning and discovering and finding out what's going to work best. So there's still more discovery happening, which is really exciting as well. Sustainability is also really important to South African wine growers and winemakers. South Africa has some of the most diverse flora and fauna in the wine growing world, and those farmers really want to make sure they're taking care of the land. Fortunately, that's relatively easy to do in South Africa because it is a fairly dry place. You might have even heard a few years back about the droughts they've been having, and they actually in 2018 came quite close to running out of water in their reservoir. From a wine perspective, that's actually a good thing. One, when it's not like when you don't have those damp conditions, the vineyards tend to be healthier, and you don't have to go and spray and do all these things that could be bad for the environment. Two, when you have a dry environment, the wine grapes struggle a little bit, and grapes that struggle they're not as diluted, and they tend to have more concentration, more flavor, and basically just produce a better quality wine. One of the other exciting things about South African wine is that it's really, really good value for the price. South Africa isn't just getting by on the reputation of being one of these well-established, famous places like Bordeaux or Napa Valley. So what you're getting for the price is over-delivering like crazy, and you can get some amazing, amazing world-class wines that aren't at world-class prices. So keep an eye out for South African wine. There's still so much to discover.